discourses, no? Do you know, how many of you do know, that's my fondest memory of the Yugo-slav army. Do you know the story about the soldier masturbating? It's okay, then I can repeat it. It's from my book, which doesn't sell so well, although it's my favorite book of mine, Indivisible Remainder on Shelling and so on. No? This happened to me in the army. This was my moment of like revelation, you know, I understood ideology. I was in a small military barracks where there was no hospital department doctor. There was just one room in which a certain ordinary regular soldier, who was also a student of medicine in private life, had his room. It was his bed there, office table, you will see why this is important, a long bench, and a small wash basin with a mirror, and you will see why this is important. Behind the mirror there are, you know, these soft pornographic, pre-pornographic images of half-naked women and so on, postcards. Okay, so every Saturday, if you were ill, you said to the officer, and then a doctor came every Saturday morning from military hospital, and we all soldiers who claimed to be ill were examined there. It was done collectively. All of us were sitting behind the bench, and then one after the other we were called up and blah blah. Okay, so a soldier was called up. Doctor asked him, "What's wrong with you?" He said, "I have pain in my prick, in boli me kurac." This already triggered laughter, because if you say literally, boli me kurac, I have pain in my prick, it means I don't give a damn, you know. Like, this is what I liked in the poetry of the army language. How things mean almost the opposite. Like, one of the great military sayings was stara pička ništa ne jebe. The old cunt is not fucking being fucked. But this was the greatest compliment you could give to someone. It meant an old, experienced soldier really doesn't care about anything. You know, it's okay. So then the soldier explained that, no, he means it literally. That he feels pain when he pulls the skin from the top of his penis. Okay, the doctor says, do it. And the doctor says, but you see, you did it without pain. Then the soldier said, no, it's only when the penis is erected that I feel this pain. Then, now comes the obscenity, the doctor said, okay, let's test it, masturbate. And it was already an orgy, you know, 20 people sitting there, the guy desperately red in face, masturbating, and then the orgy happened. The doctor started to shout at the soldiers, what man you are, masturbate. Then the doctor went, that's why I mentioned it, to that wash basin and took a photo of a half-naked girl and showed it to the soldier and said, look, what beautiful breasts, what body, look at it, masturbate, look at it. And it became an orgy, in the sense that the doctor was laughing, it was a kind of obscene solidarity. You know, like, why am I mentioning this? Because it took me some time to get it. This is how power functions. There was absolutely nothing subversive about it, you know. It's not that you have the oppressive military order rituals and then resist, I hate this term, as some of my enemies would have said, this was one side of resistance, you know. No, it wasn't. If you take away this obscene underside, military discipline would disintegrate. So my point is that this is my lesson on ideology. Ideology is not only the explicit discourse, discipline, sacrifice, and so on. It's absolutely an inherent part of military discipline, these obscene rituals and so on. Which is why, as I developed in another text of mine, if you take US Army, all I know about it is from Hollywood, but I believe in Hollywood. Reality follows.